Yeah, there he is.
He's also not surprised. The BBC's Katie Watson is in Kyiv.
More than 20 attacks here in Kyiv. President Zelensky has condemned these attacks, saying that Russia prefers ballistics to coming to the negotiating table.
It was the worst attack since Trump's Alaska meeting with Vladimir Putin. On Wall Street today, stocks finished higher. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi there, I'm Robin Savage, stand-up comic. Are you sick of the news getting pushed around by two sides, always saying the other side is wrong? You deserve to enjoy the news.
That's what's up, Robin. I'm your host, Mac James, from Stand Up for News. We're stand-up comics, and we tell the news. The news doesn't have any legs and can't stand up for its own self. Join us and special guests like local hero comics like Donnie Stopa, all the way to legends like Tommy Chong, here on WTAN Radio.
Every Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m.
Do you have questions after being injured in a car accident or injured because of someone's negligence? Do you feel overwhelmed or uncertain about the next steps after being injured in a crash? The personal injury attorneys at Peronick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes have been helping their injured clients since 1955 and are now on this radio station to provide guidance to you. Listen to FLA Law each Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Let their decades of experience help you and your family. Offices in Clearwater, non-attorney spokesman.
This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucs, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. All brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Dawn with SunkissCharters.com. We have a private pontoon boat. We do dolphin sightseeing. We have fishing poles, fishing license. We have all the snorkeling equipment, island hopping. You can bring your own food and your own alcohol. We always have a cooler with chip soda and water on board. $125 an hour, 2-hour minimum. If you like to go to Caladisi Sandbar, it's $400 for 3 hours. And we also have a 42-foot Regal that you can take out in the Gulf of Mexico with your own captain. Come on and make memories with your family and friends. We are pet friendly. SunkissCharters.com, 727-871-7788.
Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and Twitter. It's the Madeline and Mommy Show.
Hello. This is Theresa, Dr. Theresa Velazquez, your host on Pageant Reporter Hollywood Connections. And we have a song by Lee Knox coming up. The name of the song is Are We Just Friends? Could you play that at the studio?
Are we just friends? what these arms are made for. They were made for you. Been playing around, don't get me wrong, I love my time with you, but can you put me on for the world to see? My status changed, my life's better with you, haven't been the same since you came in. Baby, but are we just friends? Something more, baby. I wanna show what these arms are made for. They were made for you. I think I'm on your mind, don't wanna be jealous. I wonder at times if others make you jealous. I ain't gon' lie, I fight that sting, 'cause secretly you're my everything, baby. It's so for a while, it's been so for a while. That's why I need to know, we just friends or something more, baby. I wanna show what these arms are made for. They were made for you, baby. I'm missing the signs, 'cause I want you as mine. Show me once again, and I'll take you to lover from friends. Yeah. Oh, we just friends, baby. For something more. Lord, I wanna show what these arms are made for. They were made for you, baby. I wanna know, are we just friends or something more, baby? I wanna show what these arms are made for. They were made for you, baby, baby.
And that was Lee Knox with his song, Are We Just Friends? He's a very talented composer, singer, musician. He is amazing. And he usually opens up this show. This is Dr. Theresa Velazquez, your host on Pageant Reporter Hollywood Connections. And today we're talking about a film by Lakisha Carmon. She's the producer and the scriptwriter of The Live-In about elder abuse. We have on the phone, we have Carla, and I believe Billie's on the phone as well. Then we have Renee, and we have Lakisha. And we're going to be talking about this topic of elder abuse. And I wanted to know about your characters.
It's hung up.
Are we, Lakisha, you are the scriptwriter, you are the producer. And congratulations, you did get a top social media influencer award.
Hello?
By Samira. Anyone that's on the phone, just hold off and I'll call your names. Do we have Billie? We have Carla? Carla, you're on the phone? Okay, so they're on there waiting, and they're at the studio. They're calling directly to the studio from what last I heard. But anyway, Lakisha did receive an award by Samira Kasmini. She's the president organizer of the Luxury Gala and Hollywood Elite magazines, where a lot of A-list celebrities show up. And she shared a lot of guests as sponsors. She got a lot of guests and a lot of sponsors, and that's why she received that award. That's wonderful. It's the top social media influencer award at the Luxury Gala. I'll be going to that, Lakisha. I did buy a dinner ticket.
Maybe take a minute to put it on the system. Maybe.
Hello, is that Billy? Okay, so I guess we'll figure out who's on the phone. But the studio, do we have anybody on the phone?
Billy and Carla are both on the phone.
Yeah, could you tell them to hold off until we call them?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Which one is this? Who is this? Go ahead, you can talk. So anyway, we have Carla and we have Billy on the phone. So hold off a minute. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things, the characters and research on elders and things like that. So what gave you this idea, Lakisha, to write about elder abuse? You've seen people be abused yourself, and you wanted to make it have an impact on this topic and write about it. Could you put your mic on, honey? Got it? Go ahead. I think you're on mute. See if we can unmute it. Can you hear us, Jimmy? Oh, here we go. Add to stage. So we got Billy. Oh, here we go. Yay! Can you hear us? I can hear you. Lakisha, can you check your mic? Lakisha? Check your mic. Okay, anyway, but let's go ahead to Carla Short, Billie Hall. Welcome. You're part of the cast for the movie.
Yep. Thank you.
Elder abuse. And we are discussing the reasons why people do this. What do you think is going on? Why do people abuse the elderly?
Because they have no patience.
Okay, no patience.
No patience with the elderly. They want to hurry up and do everything, and elderly can't move around like that.
Okay.
And they get frustrated with them. It's sad, but it's true.
Okay.
Also, a lot of it could be that from depression, say like when family abuses family that they're taking care of and they're elderly.
Yes.
As Billy was saying, the patients, they lose that with them. But then also a lot of them deal with a lot of depression matters that they don't get dealt with by seeking help or seeking someone to talk to.
Right.
And when the elderly get old like that, I had conservatorship of my mother from 1985 until she passed in 1996.
Okay.
And she could be a handful at times, especially when you have people that get Alzheimer's, because there's 4 stages in the Alzheimer's that they go through. And one of them stages could be very batted back towards you. They can battle with you a lot, because they don't understand and they think you're being mean, but you're not being mean. You're being the best you could be with them, because like I said, I took care of my mom for almost 12 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And then Anne Renee, you played a reporter in the movie. What did you do to research these characters? Or you played a reporter. So what did you have to do specifically to prepare for your part?
Hi. So my job was actually pretty easy. Just having to kind of give brief overviews about what was going on. I didn't have to go into great detail, but it is a topic that I'm very passionate about, something that I've seen firsthand. I've got family members that actually, just to put a fine point on it, an uncle that just passed away, that we found that his live-in caretaker was not doing a very good job, and he ended up with bed sores all the way down to the bone by the time somebody realized what was going on, the extent of the abuse and the neglect that he was suffering. So this is something very real. It happens every day. And I think raising awareness is really key.
Exactly. Absolutely. And then, Lakisha, what do you think? What motivated you to want to write about this? What did you see these abuses going on, and then you decided you were going to make an impact with the film?
Well, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay,
Yay!
good. So, how the film was birthed is my grandmother suffered elderly abuse that resulted in death.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so she was
You
basically
said something about that. Yeah.
she was basically medically murdered. And so just recently, well, it's been a year. And so I had to take action because the care home that she was in, which she was only there temporarily for rehab, she went in walking and she came out unconscious.
Oh my gosh.
And she died 2 weeks later. And so with all the allegations and the with the lawyers, the
Yeah.
convalescent, they freely admitted that they
There
caused
was
harm.
neglect there. Yeah.
Yes. And
Wow.
so that's how the movie The Live-In was birthed.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's personal experience. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's wonderful that you wrote about something so important, because
And
so much of that goes on.
not just that. I'm
Yeah.
going to be an advocate for people that are, suffering with elderly abuse. I'm actually going to be giving programs, and I'm going to be traveling from city to city, state to state, worldwide, in my grandmother's name, to make sure that not only do we, not only am I an advocate for the elderly, I also want to give information to the workers and what, like Carla was saying, um, the different stages with Alzheimer's. They will become combative because I have nursing experience as well. And I know that they will be combative, but you have to know how to handle it, and I'm going to be giving, like I said, I'm going to be giving
The how
seminars.
to, right. Seminars. That's wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. So you've got that figured, you have some arrangements for that to travel and all?
I have the whole program already established. I just haven't got started just yet because we're still
Right.
trying to get the movie out. So when I do give a red carpet at my seminars, I'll be giving a red carpet at the seminars, as well as having speakers come in, nurses come in, therapists come in, and it'll be a series of speakers. And we'll be giving out pamphlets and information. And I have so much information for, far as the home care workers and nurses and stuff like that, the things that you should do, the things that you should not do. And then the list goes on. And I'm sure that it will grow as I move forward. But the thing to it, I probably will never 100% stop it, but I would love to take a leap at it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we can abolish elderly abuse, and like I
Awareness.
said, yeah, we got to know the things that we can do and the things that we should not do when we're dealing with the elderly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then Jimmy and Lesley, what do you think we should do about the elderly abuse? Have you experienced this in your workplace or a personal life?
Yes, I've been a hospitalist for 10 years, and most of what I do is take care of elderly people. And it's unfortunately really common, really hard to prosecute. In 10 years of practice, I've never seen elder abuse prosecuted. And I think a lot of it goes back to people just aren't educated about, what they should do when they care for somebody. Some of it's not intentional. The more education and empowerment we can give people, especially a movie, which is, people, it's fun. People enjoy movies, right? And if we can learn something, take that away, I think that's really a great idea.
Absolutely. What do you think, Jimmy?
As an EMT, I see these things too often. A lot of times it's absolutely abuse. It would meet the legal definition of elder abuse. It is done out of ignorance, not out of hostility or malice towards the patient. People just don't know what they need to do and don't know when they need to call for help too often. And you end up with somebody that's covered in bed sores and is beyond hope at that point before they ever seek medical treatment. Often that's devastating to the caregiver that is ultimately responsible for the patient being like that. If we could educate people more on what to do to mitigate those problems, I think it would do a great deal of good for our entire society.
I agree.
Totally agree.
Definitely.
He could have said it better. He could not have said it better.
Uh-huh. So Lakisha, definitely, go forward with this, have your premiere, bring in all these people, educate them, right there at the premiere, have some tables set up, tell people about this elder abuse and how to deal with it. And like Jimmy and Lesley were saying, there's a lot of things that, they don't get prosecuted. Most of it is they don't know how to deal with these kind of situations with the elderly, with the Alzheimer's and the, all the things that they're experiencing, depression and all this, because you get at a certain age. I mean, your mind is just like, I've seen, people with all kinds of things and diseases and like the Alzheimer's and the depression and all this the cancers, they're not themselves. Their minds were like, whoo, it's just, they're not themselves. All the medication, all the things that are going on. So you have to know how to deal with it, like you were saying, Jimmy and Lesley were saying. So definitely, Lakisha, go for it. I encourage you to be the one, because you wrote about it, and this is a wonderful way to learn about, through a movie, what is going on,
Right. And I want to, if we can dive into the movie a little bit more, just a little bit more, I want to give a shout out to Carla Short, who played the person that was getting abused. I also want to give a shout out to Billie, which was her care provider. That was her original care provider, and she went on vacation. And then the next care provider that came in was the abuser. And so Carla played her life out in this movie. I mean, it's only a short, but they're liking the movie so much that they're wanting to turn this into an actual series.
A series? Okay.
Wow.
That's wonderful. Yay!
I know a lot about you because I'm actually an in-house person.
That's wonderful.
That's my job.
A series would be wonderful too. So she has a lot of things going on, and there's, she's has to figure all these the process, all of that, because it's a lot that goes on in the film industry, in the film projects. Hold on a minute, Yatter. Are you there? Okay, I guess she stepped away a little bit. But yeah. So, Anne, anything that you want to say about elder abuse? Anything you advise? We only have 4 more minutes.
I would say, if you don't have an elder person in your life yet, then now is the perfect time to start learning, because once somebody's there, once they're already so fragile, it may be too late. And it's a quick and easy way to get things to snowball down the wrong path. So educate yourself while you have time.
Great advice.
This is Stephanie Wilson, reporter, signing off.
Great picture. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Carla Short and Billie Hall. Billie Hall is the nurse. Carla Short is the one who gets abused. The abuse elderly in the live-in film, the short film by Lakisha Carmon. So yay!
And the role that I played was really intense and touched deep in my heart.
Did it?
Because, I knew somebody that took care of somebody and abused them, and I told them that I was reporting them, and I did do it. Yeah, I called the people on them, because you can't let people just lay there in their own feces and everything else and do them that way, and you get paid to take care of them.
Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. We all going to reach, and hopefully old age. And so we want to be taken care of, in some way or the other. And hopefully our family will chip in, who knows, whatever we need at the time. But we should all respect each other and respect the other person. And remember, we're going to get there eventually, so
you're right.
It can happen to anyone. So
I just wanted to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I do in-home service for my career. And a lot of the problem is that the elderly people, they have people like their kids or whatever, but their kids don't have time for them, or either they don't know how to come at their kids and ask them for help. They're too proud to ask their kids for help because they're ashamed of the way that they are handicapped and they think it's a burden on their kids, and they don't call anybody. And unfortunately, there's nobody to take care of them, and they end up dying. That's why I went into the business I'm in. I've been doing this for 25 years at least. Absolutely. I want to be the last face they see so they can go peacefully with no problem.
Excellent. Don't they have like angels, some program where they go to the
angels,
house?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So they can.
But you need a car for that.
You need a car, and then they take you places.
Yeah, and you drive all over the country and take care of people.
Yeah. Okay, so we have one more minute. You can play me and Southern Comfort at the studio. God bless everybody and take care of yourselves. Absolutely, Lakisha, you're awesome. Keep it going.
Hi, guys. Bye, everyone. Red carpet.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Support local artists.
See you at the red carpet too.
Oh, I'm going.
That's right. I can't wait.
Pass me a beer. I can't get no
Country.
outside of me.
That's Randall, one of my buddies.
But
He
it
passed
keeps
away,
coming on.
but we're still
I'm
creating
drinking
songs.
comfort till heartaches are gone. So pour that Southern Comfort, pass me a beer. Till I don't hurt no more, I'll chase it with tears. Then pour me another, but I'm drinking hard, that's right. Me and Southern Comfort will do just fine tonight. Bring on that Southern Comfort and pass me a beer.
I like that.
No comfort outside of being here. Been trying to lose a memory, but it keeps coming on. That's why I'm drinking comfort till the heartaches are gone.
Yeah.
You might think but I'm hanging on. Between heartaches and the memories and crying all along. That's why I hit the bottles till I'm doing fine. So keep it coming, we'll leave my kid behind. Then pour me another, cause I'm drinking hard, that's right. Me and Southern Comfort will be just fine now. Bring on that Southern Comfort and pass me a beer. Cause I can't get no comfort outside of being here. Been trying to lose a memory, but it keeps coming on. That's why I'm drinking comfort till the heartaches are gone.
Okay, bye everybody. God bless.
Bye. Thank you.
Instagram, Google Plus, and Twitter. It's the Madeline and Mommy Show.
Here we are. We're back. It's the Madeline and Mommy Show, and we are live.